Hey everyone, welcome to a super late night Camping Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad you're here because I'm going to be diving into the big question today that every Canucks fan is asking, and it is this one: why are the Canucks keeping Hronek? And do you think it's smart or a mistake? This is must CTV. This is a conversation that you will want to be a part of. Listen, don't miss this. So glad you're here. Go Canucks, go. All right, let's dive in. Let's dive into this conversation here. And this is late. I mean, we're at 11:23 p.m. Wednesday, June 24th. And this really is the biggest question that Canucks fans are asking. Is like, why in the world with this seller's market? I mean, talk about return on your investment. Wow. The 5 trades that have happened, and then Tuck gets traded today. There's been 6 massive trades in the last 3 days. 6. And so many with top picks. And a lot of Canuck fans are sitting there and wondering, why are we not trading Hronek? And there's legitimate reason. Now, you might think it's a good idea or a bad idea. I don't know. But I just made this video last night. I'll just put it this way, it's better. Talked about all the different trades. Didn't talk about the Tuck trade. That was, by the way, that one's just insane. He doesn't go to free agency. He goes to the Washington Capitals. And speaking of a funny thing about the Washington Capitals deal, Tuck goes to Washington, signs a massive long-term contract for $10.5 million a season. I do not think he's worth that, but that's just my opinion. And one of the people they traded for was David Kempf as well. And and I just said, why in the world? I posted on Washington's thing. Why in the world would you trade David Kempf? That's awesome. Anyways, check out that trade one that I did last night. But I want to dive into this question about Hronek. And really it comes down to a couple of things. One is he's got a no trade clause and he wants to stay in Vancouver. So it doesn't matter all these rumors about Besser, DeBrusk, Pettersson, Hronek, Marcus Pettersson. They all have no movement clauses. They can veto any deal. So some people are frustrated that the Canucks haven't made a move, but could have the Vancouver Canucks got the 4th overall pick with Chicago. And that's why it's like Hronek's got to be better than Bowen Byram, right? But Bowen Byram fits their time scheme. The Hronek's a little bit older. You're investing in that big contract, and they wanted to go get Bowen Byram. I personally don't like the Chicago deal where they gave up the 4th pick. I would have rather kept drafted Chase Reed, Carson Karls, Keaton Verhoff, and I mean, you're still ahead. Now it takes some of those guys time to develop, and they want it, but Chicago's got time to develop. It doesn't make any sense, right? So the question is, the Canuck fans are going, why aren't we trading Hronek? And the answer might be something that we don't want to know. That our players are not what people are looking for. Like, there's a new rumor out there that the Boston Bruins, I've been talking with Vancouver about Brock Besser, but I mean, that's the only rumor I've even heard. It's just a rumor. I don't even know if it's true. I don't think it's a report. It's just a rumor. Like, do people want this? Do people want this team? Are these our players? Like, people are like, 24th pick and, whatever, Besser, and throw in Hronek, and we're going to be able to get a top 5 pick. And it's like, no, we're not. People don't want Höglander. Right? Even it's like, well, let's throw in Drew O'Connor. It's like, he's a 3rd-line winger, guys. So when it comes to Hronek, though, I think Hronek actually has the value first pairing defenseman, played with Quinn Hughes, showed that he can play massive minutes. Okay, I do think he has value. And the contracts actually age well. I wasn't a big fan of the contract when it happened, but hindsight 2020, good contract, right? I'd say very, very decent contract. Average, like it's not too high. And he produces. He plays playoff style hockey. How do you not want a guy like Hronek on team? And the reason why is I think the Vancouver Canucks don't want to trade him. And we need a veteran presence. And I believe at this stage, Hronek's going to be our next captain. So that's why we're not trading him, everyone. Look at this projected lineup that I have going into next year. Okay. Can I make it a little bit smaller? Yeah, maybe that's easier. Okay. So this is what we have right now before anything trades. So I didn't know what to do with this top line. I don't think DeBrusk is going to be here going into next season, but maybe he is. Maybe we can't pull off a deal. I don't understand why we can't pull off a deal. By the way, I already have 17 comments. People, you guys are awesome. How late night. This is like West Coast. This is awesome. Okay, we're going to get to your comments in a minute. If you look at this team, okay, let's not look at you can look at the forward lineups, do whatever you want. But this defensive team, this defensive lineup, Buium, Hronek on that top pairing, Marcus Pettersson, Verlander, and then I'm putting DPD and Mancini together in that third pairing. This is what the team looks like. And people are like, got to move them because we're rebuilding. But can you imagine if we take out, like if we trade DeBrusk, and we trade Hronek, and then all of a sudden you start looking at this lineup and go, where's the veteran players? We're talking Demko. We're talking Elias Pettersson. Marcus Pettersson. Like, you just can't have a team of rookies. And you're like, why can't we? It's like, well, you got to have some kind of veteran presence in. And here's the other thing about Hronek. Like, I don't think his value changes at all from this year to next year, unless he gets injured. That's the only thing. I think he's still got value. It's just that we want draft picks now. We want draft, but maybe with all the hauls that people have been getting, maybe Hronek can still get us something, keep them, help develop some of these young players, and then go from there. So he could be a captain. He could be our next captain. This is why the Canucks are keeping Hronek. They want a veteran presence. And third is maybe he's vetoing any trade that's coming their way because he wants to stay in Vancouver for some reason. Maybe Hronek's a part. Like, what if something wild happens and we hit on a whole bunch of picks and we turn this team around in 3 to 4 years? Hronek's still under contract, guys, and he could still be a part of that. But I know I'm dreaming there, okay? So I'm just kind of pie in the sky. So do you think it's smart or do you think it's a mistake? But I just don't think we're going to get a boatload. Like, I think all the big spenders are all gone, to be completely honest with you. I really think that it's kind of over now. So I'm just sitting there watching what's happening and going, I don't think that this team is going to be able to pull it off. Okay, hey guys, just so you know, everyone wants to talk about the third overall pick. The picks I want to talk about are now 24, 30, is it 33 and 40, whatever, 41 we got left. I mean, I should just bring that up because I do have that little graphic. So check out my video that I've made here. That one's up now. Where is this projected lineup? Why are the Canucks keeping draft order first and second round? Right, this one right here. Okay, so I want to show you this. Okay, so I'm concerned with picks 24, 33, and 41. I felt like we've talked ad nauseum about third overall. And guess what? It's happening in 2 days, and it's not even 2 days away, guys. I guess it is. It's tomorrow. Right. Well, I know. It's almost midnight, so it's almost the 25th, right? We got a couple minutes left here. This is what I'm looking at right there. So go check out this video that I made about the 24th overall pick. Check out this video as well about the trades. And I kind of go nuts on it. And listen, 52 people here at almost midnight on the 25th. This is absolutely amazing. If you're watching this later, thank you so much for watching this later. Excited to be a part of this. So this is pretty cool. This is really cool. Okay. So I want to dive into your comments and, yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into Hronek and whether you think it's a mistake or it's a smart idea. But those are the reasons why. Okay, let's dive in the promo and get into your comments. Just before we get into the comments, by the way, I don't know if you guys are big movie buffs, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And if you haven't gone and seen the new Mandalorian with starring Grogu, go check it out. Okay. Go check it out. Okay. Because it's going to be awesome. Okay. I want to see it again and it's set for a second time in the theater. It's absolutely amazing. So go check out Grogu. I also this week on Father's Day with my some of my family, I went and saw, Toy Story 5. Very good, way better than Toy Story 4. If you're a Toy Story fan, go check out that one as well. A lot of people, and it's great for kids, of course, but it's awesome. It's so good, so well done. Okay, let's dive into the comments because I have so many people here. It's awesome. Settle down now is the very first one. Your energy is off the chart for 11:20. Good for you. I know. I've got a problem. I just love making Canucks content that is passionate, realistic, and honest. And settle down now. Let's just be honest. Nobody likes boring. Nobody likes boring, so I try to bring the energy every single time. Brian's here. Good to see you. My notification came on for you, so that's awesome. Sports Muppets. Let's face the truth. No team wants what the Vancouver Canucks have. That's another thing that I brought up tonight. I really think like we overvalue some of our players, and really they struggled last year, and a lot of people are like staying away. And it is what it is. Okay. SGA's in the building. Good to see you. Who's the sexiest player in Canucks? I don't know. I'm not. That's just awkward. If I had to pick, I don't know. Maybe Brock Besser with the flow hair. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Van Island Beauty, ball deep. Okay. I mean, what is ball deep? I don't know what that means. Maybe I don't know. Don't want to know what that means. Jax is here. I think no option with Hronek is bad necessarily. If you keep him, you have a potential captain and vet for the young D. I agree. If you trade him, you'll get great return. I wouldn't be overly upset if he stays. I think that's where most Canuck fans land, Jax. And I think this is we're kind of like either way. Either way. I do like the idea that he stays so he can help the young players. And if not Hronek, who's going to be the captain? Brock? I don't know. Cheers to you as well. Nicholas says, all these trades, it's the Vegas effect. They have set the standard for going for it. And that's fair. That's fair. And that's probably a good thing, right? It's good for the league. Man, it makes it. I can't remember the last draft day stuff that got this exciting, to be honest with you. So Settled on Now says RJ press conference tomorrow at 9:30, I believe, might be announcing something. Hopefully, that would be awesome. But wouldn't the news break early and then? So what would they be announcing? Excuse me. So here's the thing. Why are they doing a press conference tomorrow? And why that doesn't make any sense. Pre-draft press conference? Anyways, I didn't hear that. So thanks for letting me know about that. Appreciate it. Sensei Dean says he's great on the boards, plays long minutes, and can hit, but his scoring is low. Yeah, for Hronek, for sure. For sure. Japan, we ain't getting anything for our players because we overvalue our guys and they're not worth much. I feel like you're kind of hitting the nail on the head, except for, like, I don't know if 100% Canucks players suck, but we did struggle this year. We did. And it's been a mess for 2 years, right? It's been a mess. Hey, Coach Rob, good to see you. That's a cool calendar behind. Yes, my friend. By the way, I forgot to change it. I want to change it because what month are we in here? I'm still on April. But yeah, let me show you. So this is like legitimate 1994 from Shoppers Drug Mart, and it's got there's no teams on here right now, but I'll show you the Kirk McLean one with Theo Fleury, and it shows all the stuff like when everyone plays. And then I'm thinking, why don't I go pick up the Canucks calendar? Like, it doesn't make any sense why I don't do that. It's cool. You can have it in the background, but my friend gave this to me for my birthday, and I just think it's so awesome. So what month are we in now? We're in June. So let's go. So this is Lume Kirk McLean's in June. Let's do this one. That one with Jeff Courtnall. Look, that's so awesome. Okay. So we'll put it back up right here. Glad you noticed it. Glad you noticed it. Hronek does have about the same value as Byram. He's older, yes, but he's a top pairing guy on a good contract and is a right-handed shot D. Yep. If anything's a little higher. I agree. I do think he fits with Chicago, but I think he fits more with a team like San Jose, to be honest with you. Here's the thing. I think that Hronek is a better player than Byram. Can play more minutes. And I like Byram, don't get me wrong. I've been wanting him to come on our team, but that is crazy haul for him. Hronek's great, big minutes, great on the boards, great contract, plays hard. I know, like, what else do you want? Wayne's here and says Byram should show fans roughly what Hronek is worth. Anything less than a first-round pick, I'd keep Hronek. Do people even have any idea how difficult it is to find a top right-hand D? He's very good. I agree. I agree with you. Japan, buddy, you're not welcome. What? Why are you upset about that? Okay. I think Kudryavtsev shows more promise than Mancini at this point. Yeah, maybe you're right. I want to see Kirill play more NHL games next season, and he probably will with Manny Malhotra, who's there. So Van Island thinks that it's a smart move to keep Hronek. I think the pick turnover is also indicative of a weak draft class. That's a good point. That's a really good point right there. That's a very good point. I mean, I think the draft class is really good, but it is great. And this is what I think is going to happen. It's not what I'm hoping happens. This is what I think is going to happen on Friday. But look at those defensemen. I think at least 3 or 4 of those defensemen are going to have very long and effective careers. I think McKenna and Stenberg are going to be very good. I don't know if they're going to be I think they're going to go to all-star games, but I don't know if they're going to be like elite. I think Leaf fans and of course San Jose is going to hope that, but the guy I just love there is Bjork. And look at this picture I just found today. Where did I put it? No, I can't. I don't. Of course, it's the wrong format, so I can't show it to you. Anyways, it is what it is. So I don't know. Is this a weak draft class? We're gonna find out. I like it a lot, but I've done a ton of research. Maybe it's like some of the numbers aren't as high as people have done in the past. I mean, you think about even Amisa had a phenomenal year, and you don't have very many guys like that. Celebrini, Bedard, like you're not having those crazy. I mean, McKenna he had 129 points 2 years ago with the Medicine Hat Tigers. Then he goes in and he had a rough start with the NCAA and then just went on a heater and then ended the year crazy good. So I don't know, man. I think it's pretty good. Okay. Hronek is dialed. Best D-man they have. Yep, that's best. Yeah, it is their best D-man they have. 40 is the next captain. Oh, sports Muppets. Oh my goodness, if that's the case. Jack, you can get a veteran to help the young guys. What you can't get is first round picks out of thin air. I'm not saying trade him now, but he has to go in the next calendar year. You have to capitalize on on that. Jack also says, I think moving him is a massive mistake. Not moving him is a massive mistake. That's fair. Wayne says, without Hronek next year, this team would get totally demoralized. Bad for the young players. That's a fair point, too. Jack says, word is Bedard is unhappy in Chicago, and rightfully so. That's why the panic Byram move happened. Fingers crossed he demands a trade to his hometown, right? I would be excited about that too, Sensei Dean. Ryan's here, so I think Hronek will have trade value in a year and a half. I think the plan is to keep him around for a couple more seasons and then move him. Yeah, the only problem is by then your value goes down. Who wants an older guy like that? But yeah, I hear what you're saying. What the Canucks have to do is build up as many assets in 5 years to bring Bedard over. Similarly to the Wild when they jumped on Quinn Hughes. Yes, you know what? I'm with you. I was thinking about that when I was reading the other comments. Cutie, it's year one of a long rebuild. There's no rush to do a trade just because everyone else is. Yeah, but it's capitalizing on when the market's hot. So it might always be like that. So, but you're right. It's not that you're wrong. But still think Maholcha goes to some other team for 4 years and then comes over. Hey, if Quinn can do it, why can't we? That's if Benny Maholcha is still here. Maybe he'll be upset that we didn't draft him third. Who knows? I'd rather get a 2027 pick for Hronek, but he has to be traded. You cannot afford to not capitalize on that trade value. Locker room veterans can be brought in. We need more high draft picks for Bedard. I agree. I'm okay with that. Byram got first. What a joke. Yeah, dude, not a first. He got a 4th overall. So literally go check out this video, man. Go check out this video. It's crazy. I go over all the trades. You were here last night, so I'm surprised. Maybe you missed part of it. It's crazy. It will be crazy. Sorry, who's going to be the assistant coach, Nicholas? Kraken's coach. I gave my 94 cornflakes box to a local paint store. The owner has a great Canucks swag collection. That's cool. We trade all our captains and assistants. How many we have, Trevor? We traded Garland, JT Miller, and Quinn Hughes. Yeah, I know. It's just a matter of giving the people, everyone else, the opportunity now. Why give away Eklund and get Stenberg? Doesn't make sense. I don't know. San Jose's got a method to the madness. This draft class is okay, but next year is a lot better. Yeah, I keep hearing that. I'd rather trade Hronek the deadline or draft next year. To put it in perspective, neither McKenna or Stenberg would be in the top 3. That's fair. I think McKenna would still be in top 3 next year, but maybe not. Rob, the Canucks need at least 10 to 15 very good young players. 10 to 15? Wow. 10 to 15. I don't know if I agree with that. 10 to 15. Well, we've got, okay, if we bring this back up, okay, let's bring this back up. So, So young players, okay? Drew O'Connor is, well, it's not, I wouldn't say very good. He's good. Okay, I like Ogren better. Rossi's a good player. So that's 1, 2. Carlson, is he very good? I don't know. I'm just give him a chance. So 3. CP40, a young player still. Let's say 4. Byram 5. Willander 6. DPD 7. And I just think that's it. So we got 7. So we need another 7 or 8. And we could get that through the draft. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Hronek trade would set us up, though. That's why I'd trade him. But a lot of guys got to go. So if guys like DeBrusk or EP40 are traded first, it's a possibility too. Yeah, I think DeBrusk is going to get traded at the deadline. So that's a, or not at the by the draft. Sometime in the draft, they're going to trade for him. So trade him away. So we'll see. I thought trading Hronek is bad, Trev. No, I'm open to trading him for sure. But I can understand why the Canucks want to keep him. So it's neither, I don't know if it's a good or bad. I think I can see both sides of the coin and both sides of the story, right? So that's just kind of how I'm feeling about it. I wonder if RJ is going to announce the rest of Manny's coaching staff, or maybe tell Canuck fans and media to chill. Maybe, Ryan, I don't know. Also, a lot of our guys like DeBrusk, Besser, and EP40 will be guys teams circle back on anyways. I didn't expect them to be traded immediately. They could be gone tomorrow, or who knows. Yeah, I mean, maybe if EP40, I think would be in the off season, not like after the draft. Have maybe 2? Maybe they only have 2, is what you're saying? 2 young, very good young players, maybe. I mean, no, Rob. Nobody has 10 to 15 very good young players on their roster. Even look at the San Jose Sharks. If you're talking about very good, I would say Will Smith, Celebrini, Misha, and then the other one I would say is I say is Askarov or Skarov, however you print. I like him as well. Eklund's now gone. It's going to be Stenberg. It's going to be whoever they draft at 9. And that's it. Like 10 to 15 seems like a lot. I think you need like 7. I think you got too high. Jason says, what if Bedard is a restricted free agent July 1st? Do the Canucks give up 4 first-round picks to end the rebuild? Whew, that's tempting. That's tempting, but I say no at this stage. But I want to say yes. Need to keep Hronek, Van Island Beauty says. Bedard won't ask for as much as Hughes will. I don't think he will, but maybe. Need a veteran D-man. We got one in Hronek and a veteran forward, which we have. Who's the veteran forward? Brock Besser? Rob is right. The 10 good players have to line up on the right timeline too. Another reason to trade Hronek. He doesn't fit our timeline. So get draft picks and prospects who do. Okay. Simon's in the building. Good to see you, man. We have veteran management now, so that's dialed in. Yeah. Oh, we have veteran lead management now. Yes. Sensei Dean, did we trade that big guy already? I thought, even though it took time to get his first goal. No, we still are in contract negotiations with them. I think they're just all focused on the draft right now. Luke Shen is a veteran D-man. So is Stetcher. Those guys can fill the veteran role for cheap. Yeah, Hronek, but they're not Hronek, man. Like, honestly, like you're talking, those guys are third line pairing guys. So I don't think it's the same, but I understand what you're trying to say. I just don't agree. In your opinion, for the upcoming NHL draft, do you think there's going to be some more trades? In your opinion, I think the Canucks are going to make at least one trade, and it's going to be DeBrusk. That's what I think. The goal would be to sign Bernard in free agency. If his extension ends up being 4 years, 2030, that'd be his earliest possible UFA year, and would suggest he wants out. Yeah, I don't think he's happy there. Depends how long you think it will take to be competitive again. Hronek won't suck at 32, 33. I know, but it's the rest of the league what they think. How long do people think this is going to take? I mean, I think it's going to be a minimum of 3 years, if not 5. And I'm hoping it's not going to be 6 to 8, but it could be. How do you think your opinion for the NHL free agency? You know what? I think NHL free agency is going to be the most lamest thing this year. Honestly, I am not looking forward to it at all. There's no one available. And maybe that's a good thing, so Vancouver Canucks won't overspend. Okay, guys, I've been going for 31 minutes. I'm feeling like I'm starting to hit a wall. So the energy's starting to go down. I'm sitting back in my chair. Yeah, I'm excited about this draft. Again, just a reminder, this is what I think is going to happen. Part of me wants us to trade back and get like one of these defensemen or Bjork. I like that idea. But who are we going to pick at 24 overall? That's what I want to know. Go check out that video. Go check out the trades video. And then I'm just concerned. I'm not just focused on third overall. I'm 24, 33, 41 is what I want to know. So took Carolina 8 years to win it all. I mean, that would be great. That would be great. Eklund got $5.6 million, and they had to move him before the contract kicked in because they gave Sherwood $5.75 million, end up with a second pick. Greer is going to take Svenberg over Reed. Yep, he is. Because of the Canucks trade involving Sherwood. Oh, man, that's frustrating. Jack said, Greer said today that right-handed defensemen don't grow on trees. It's true. They don't. Maybe they're going to make a trade with us. Like maybe they trade us pick 9 for Hronek. I'd be okay with that. Anyways, I got to go. I'm getting tired. I'm fading, man. Have a good night, everyone. Believe in blue. We'll see what happens at the draft. And of course, always cheer this team on. Go Canucks, go. Thanks for showing up tonight. All right, bonus coverage, everyone. I missed a couple of comments here. Jack says, yeah, they aren't Hronek, but we're rebuilding. Sign some third-pairing vets and throw them out on tough matchups. Trade Hronek and cash in. I don't care if those guys suck because we suck, so it doesn't matter. Jack said, Demko is back on the ice, so there's that. Man, if you already left and missed this part, it's kind of fun. Yeah, Demko could be a point bump guy. Same with Manny Malhotra, so maybe we're not going to finish dead last this next season. Time to make some Rawson. Okay, cool. I like this question, Sensei Dean. Who will be better, Rossi or Bjork? That's a good question. I'm hoping Rossi. Rossi went 9 overall, everyone. He had 130 something. Do I have his numbers still here? Yeah, Rossi had 120 points in only 56 games in the OHL in his best year. I mean, he could be the guy. You know what I mean? Just saying. I think those are the big ones I missed. Oh, I just want to know about what you think about the Hockey Night in Canada and CBC in your opinion. I mean, it's sad that it's ending, but it is whatever. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, but I it's just kind of an end of an era, and ever since I've been a kid, it's been on. So it's a little sad, to be honest. But it is what it is. We'll move on. That's a good question for next time. Thank you. Well, you asked it, so it's a really good question. I think. Okay. I'll just do these last few. Cheers and happy hooting. What's hooting? Allergies night, y'all. Okay. And then good night, Jack says. Sensei Dean's out. And all right, that's everything. We're gonna really going out this time. Good night to everyone. Have a great night.